Hello students, let us see fifth lesson, arithmetic progression. What do you mean by progression? Progression means to progress, to continue. Okay, what is this arithmetic progression? It is given here. An arithmetic progression is a list of numbers in which each term is obtained by adding a fixed number to the preceding number except the first term. Okay, and the general form of an AP is given by a plus d, a plus 2d, and so on. What is a? A is called first term. What is written here? Each term is obtained by adding a fixed number to the preceding term. So except the first term is a. So d, I have added d in the first term. So I got a plus d. How I got this? A plus d is there. I will add one more d, fixed number. So fixed number a plus d. So that is a plus 2d. What will be the next one? A plus 2d plus d. So it will be a plus 3d. Beyond that, a plus 3d plus d. So it will be a plus 4d and so on. So this is called arithmetic progression. Okay. What is this a called? A is called the first term. What d is called? D is called the common difference. Okay, d is called the common difference. Now, how to identify the given list of numbers forms an AP or not? Based on that, there is exercise 2.1. We will see some examples from that. Before that, we will create some APs of our own. Let us see. Okay, some examples. Okay. First example. I want to create an AP. Suppose I have taken 7 and I have decided to add 3 in 7. That is, I have taken fixed number as 3. So 7. Then 7 plus 3 will be 10. 10 plus 3 will be 13. 13 plus 3 will be 16 and so on. So this is an example of AP. Now how you have to check whether it is forming an AP. Okay, here I told you I have taken first term as 7 and the fixed number which I am going to add is 3. But a list of number is given and you want to identify AP. How to find? This is called first term, this is called second term, this is third term, fourth term, and so on. There will be nth term, or it is also called as the last term. So how to find? So here A1 is 7, A2 is 10, A3 is 13, A4 is 16. So A2 minus A1, that is 10 minus 7. You know, we have taken that, I said that I will be adding 3. So I should get the difference 3. So 10 minus 7 is 3. Yes, I got the difference 3. For any two consecutive terms, the difference should be 3 in this list of numbers. Let us take A3 minus A2. So what is A3? A3 is 13. What is A2? A2 is 10. So 13 minus 10 is 3. Take A4 minus A2. So what it will be? A4 is 16 minus 13. So 3. So each time the difference should be 3. So this is called the first term. It is denoted by A1 or it is also denoted by small letter a. Okay, and this is a common difference 3. Common difference is denoted by small d. So come back to this point number 2. I have written here first term is a plus d. D is common difference. A plus 2d. I told you how this we can create a AP. Okay, I have taken one example. Okay, let us see one more example. Okay, let us see one more example. Come on. Let us see. Suppose a new graduate from a college joins office as a clerk. Okay, he is selected for the post of clerk and he is told that you have to start with a salary of 15,000 per month. Okay, and every year we will give you increment of 3,000 or say 2.5 thousand. Let us say. So 15,000. This is the first term. Okay. Then what they said? What should be the increment? 2.5 thousand every year. So 15,000 plus 2.5 thousand. So 17,500. Okay. Then 17,500 plus 2. Then it will be 20,000. Then 20,000 plus 2.5, so 22,500 and so on. Okay. So is it forming an AP? Yes, of course, because they said your salary, the starting salary is 15,000. Every year you will be getting 2,500 as an increment. So 15,000 plus 2,500, 17,500, 17,500 plus 2,500, 20,000 plus 2,500, 22,500. So this was his salary in the beginning. After the completion of first year, he got, this will be his new salary for the second year, third year and so on. So this is also an example of AP. Okay, hope you have understood this. Hello, let us see exercise 5.1. First question. In which of the following situations does the list of numbers involved make an arithmetic progression and why? First sub question. The taxi fare after each kilometer, when the fare is rupees 15 for the first kilometer and rupees 8 for each additional kilometer. Let A or A1. So for the first kilometer it is rupees 15. So this is our first term. A1 is rupees 15 and for the each additional kilometer rupees 8. So you have to add. How to obtain second term A2? By adding 8 in first kilometer. So A2 is equal to 15 plus 8 and that is 23. What will be A3 third term? 23 plus 8. So 23 plus 8 and that is 31. What will be fourth term? A4. A4 will be 31 plus 8. Every successive kilometer you have to pay rupees 8 extra. So 31 plus 8 is 40. Okay. Now only 4 terms or 3 terms are sufficient to identify the list of numbers forms an AP or not. Now what you do? Now you take second term and first term. So subtract first term from the second term. So A2 minus A1. So A2 is 23 minus A1 is 15 and you are getting here 8. Okay. Then you do A3 minus A2. So A3 is how much? A3 is 31 and A2 is 23. Yes. So here we have taken first and second and we have subtracted. We got differentiate. We have taken second term and third term and we have subtracted. We got the difference 8. So here A3 minus A2 is equal to A2 minus A1. So the common difference is 8 here. That's why the list of number, what is the list of number? 15, 23, 31, 40 and so on. They forms an AP. So what we will write here? Here the list of numbers involved forms an AP. Okay, this is first sub question of the main question 5.1. Let us see second sub question of main question 1. The amount of air present in a cylinder when a vacuum pump removes 1/4 of the air remaining in the cylinder at a time, each time. Okay. So what we will consider, cylinder is full with the air. Okay. Air is present. Okay. So we will consider, let A1 is 1. Okay. Then when vacuum pump is attached, each time it removes 1/4 of the air present in it. So how much is, so what will be our second term? A2. The cylinder is totally filled, so 1 minus 1/4 of the air will be removed by vacuum pump. So 1 minus 1/4 is 3/4. Now how much air is present in this? 3/4 air is present. Cylinder was totally filled with air. Okay. 1/4 is removed, so 3/4 remains. Now we will get, how we will find third term? A3. So now what is remaining inside in the cylinder? 3/4. So 3/4 minus 1/4 of 3/4. Okay. So this is what, this you will get 3/4. 4 into 4 minus 3/16, and that is, you will get 9/16. Let us find fourth term. Now how much air is remained? 9/16. So 9/16 minus 1/4 of 9/16 will be removed. Okay. So 9 36 minus 9 upon 64, and that is 27/64. Okay. Now check this list of numbers, that is 1, 3/4, 9/16, 27/64 and so on, forms an AP or not. For that purpose, here A2 minus A1. So A2 is 3/4. Minus A1 is 1. So what you are going to get? 3/4 minus 1, that is minus 1/4. Okay. Now what to do? Second term and third term. Subtract A3 minus A2. Okay. Always subtract the smaller one. So A3 minus A2. So A3 is 9/60 minus A2 is 3/4. So you will get here 4, multiply here 4 and here 4. So 9 minus 12. So 9 minus 12 upon 16 is equal to minus 3/16. So can you see, A1, A2, A3 and so on, this list of numbers forms an AP? Definitely not, because A2 minus A1 we are getting minus 1/4, and A3 minus A2 we are getting minus 3/16. The difference can be negative also. Common difference can be negative, but it should be constant, but here it is not constant. Okay, minus 1/4 and minus 3/16. So A3 minus A2 is not equal to A2 minus A1. So the list of numbers involved does not form an AP. Let us see second question of exercise 5.1. Write first 4 terms of the AP when the first term A and the common difference D are given as follows. First sub question, A is 10, D is 10. This is one method. So A is 10. A is first term. So A1 is 10. A2 is A plus D. The general form is given. We have seen in the beginning. A plus D. So 10 plus 10, 20. A3 is A plus 2D. So 10 plus 2 into 10. So 10 into 20. 10 plus 20 is 30. A4 is A plus 3D. That is 10 plus 3 into D. 10 plus 30 is 40. This is one method. Or you can have this method. A1 is 10. First term is 10. A2 is first term plus common difference. So 10 plus 10, 20. Third term A3 is A2 plus 10. So what is A2? That is second term is 20. 20 plus 10, 30. Fourth term is A3 plus 10. What is A3? 30. 30 plus 10, 40. So the required first four terms are 10, 20, 30 and 40. So these are the two methods. You can adapt any one of the method which you like. Okay. Let us see one more sub question. Question number 4. Okay. A is minus 1 and D is half. So A is equal to minus. So A1 is equal to minus 1. We want to find second term. So second term is A1 plus D. So A1 is minus 1 plus D is half. So minus 1 plus half. So that is minus half. Okay. Then A3 is A2 plus D. So A2 is minus half and D is half. Minus half plus half is 0. Fourth term is A3 plus D. So what is A4? So what is A3? A3 is 0 plus half and then half. So therefore the required first four terms of the AP are minus 1, comma, minus 1 by 2, comma, 0 and 1 by 2. So these are the required first four terms. Remaining sums you can practice. Let us see third question from exercise 5.1. For the following APs, write the first term and the common difference. Okay. So it is already this list of number forms an AP. No need to check. Okay. Solution. First term. First term is denoted by small a or A1. Okay. So first term is minus 5 and you want to find the common difference. So common difference is denoted by small letter d. So how to find? This is A1, A or A1, A2, A3, A4. So D is A2 minus A1. So what is A2? A2 is minus 1 minus A1 is minus 5. Okay. So minus 1 minus plus 5. So minus 1 plus 5 is 4. Okay. So here you can write A is minus 5 and D is 4. Okay. Similarly, we will see one more example here. Okay. Fourth one, 0.6, 1.7, 2.8, 3.9. So A is 0.6. You want to calculate common difference D. So this is A, or you can say A1, A2, A3, A4. So D is A2 minus A1. So what is A2? A2 is 1.6 minus 0.6. So what is the difference? It is 7 minus 6, 1. 1 minus 1.1. So here you can write first term is 0.6 and common difference is 1.1. You can practice the remaining sums. Hello students, let us see now exercise 5.1, question number 4. Which of the following are APs? If they form an AP, find the common difference B and write 3 more terms. So let us see first sub question. The list of number is 2, 4, 8 and 16 and so on here. So A1 is 2, A2 is 4, A3 is 8 and A4 is 16. How to find common difference? Take the difference of two successive terms. So we will begin with A2 minus A1. So A2 minus A1 is 4 minus 2 is 2. Then A3 and A2. A3 minus A2 is 8 minus 4 is 2. And therefore A3 minus A2 is not equal to A2 minus A1. Therefore the given numbers does not form an AP. Let us see one more sub question. Fifth, 3, 3 plus root 2, 3 plus 2 root 2, 3 plus 3 root 2. So here A1 is 3, A2 is 3 plus root 2, A3 is 3 plus 2 root 2, A4 is 3 plus 3 root 2, etc. Okay, how to find common difference? Now we will take A2 minus A1. So what is A2? A2 is 3 plus 2 root 2 minus A1 is 3. Okay, so this is nothing but 3 plus 2 root 2 minus 3 and you are getting here root 2 as a difference of A2 minus A1. Now you find out A3 minus A2. What is A3? A3 is 3 plus 2 root 2 minus, what is A2? A2 is 3 plus root 2. Okay. 3, open the bracket, minus 3 minus root 2. So plus 3 minus 3 cancels. We are having 2 root 2 minus root 2. So 2 minus here nothing is 1. So 2 minus 1 is 1. So that is root 2. So here what we are getting, A2 minus A1 is root 2 and A3 minus A2 is root 2. No need of checking A4 minus A3. Okay. This is sufficient. So A3 minus A2 is equal to A2 minus A1 is equal to root 2. So therefore common difference, okay, therefore common difference is root 2, that is B. Now what to find? Common difference is root 2. So therefore the given numbers forms an AP. Okay. Now what we require? They said if it is AP, find 3 more terms. So now required 3 more terms. How we will calculate? Okay. So up to A4 they have given. So you have to calculate A5. So A5. So A5 is equal to A4 plus B. So what is A4? A4 is 3 plus 3 root 2. Okay. Plus D. D is root 2. So therefore what you will get? So therefore A5 is 3 and 3 plus, so here is 1. So 3 plus 1, 4. So it is 3 plus 4 root 2. Okay. So this is our 5th term. Now we want to calculate A6. So A6 is how what? A5 plus B. So A5 is how much? 3 plus 4 root 2 plus root 2. So this will turn out here is A6 will be 3. 4 plus 1 5. So 3 plus 5 root 2. So you got 6th term, and let us see 7th term. Okay, 3 more terms. 4 terms are given, so you have to calculate up to 7th term. So A6 plus B. So A6 is 3. A6 is 6th term. 5 root 2 plus root 2. So therefore 7th term is 3 plus 6 root 2. So these are the required 3 more terms. Hope you have understood both the sums. Let us see one more sub question. 7. 0, minus 4, minus 8, minus 12. So here A1 is 0, A2 is minus 4, A3 is minus 2, and A4 is minus 12. So A2 minus A1, minus 4 minus 0 is minus 4, A3 minus A2, minus 8 minus into bracket minus 4. So minus 8 minus into minus is plus 4, and that is minus 8 plus 4 is minus 4. So here A3 minus A2 is equal to A2 minus A1 is equal to minus 4. Therefore the given number forms an AP. What is the common difference? Common difference is minus 4. Now what we require? If it is an AP, write 3 more terms. So required 3 more terms. So 4 terms are given to us. We will find A5, 5th, that is 5th term, 6th term, and 7th term. So A5. So A5 how we will calculate? A5 is A4 plus B. What is A4? A4 is minus 12. Okay, minus 12 plus minus 4. So minus 12 minus 4, and that is minus 16. Then A6 can be calculated as A5 plus B. What is 5th term? Is minus 16 plus minus 4. That is minus 20. And A6 and the last term, that is 7th term. A7 is equal to A6 plus B. So minus 20 plus minus 4 is minus 25. So the required 3 more terms are minus 20 comma minus 16 comma minus 20 and minus 24. Hope you have understood this. Let us see 2 more sub questions from main question 4, that is 11th and 12th. Then let us see 11. The numbers are a square, a cube, a raised to 4. So here a1 is a, a2 is a square, a3 is a cube, and a4 is a raised to 4. Now you subtract a2 minus a1, you do it. So a2, so a square minus a is nothing but a into a minus 1. Now have a3 minus a2, so a3 is a cube minus a square, a2 is a square, so a square into a minus 1. So here a3 minus a2 is not equal to a2 minus a1. You can see a2 minus a1 is a into a minus 1, and a3 minus a2 is a square into a minus 1. So they are not equal. So the given numbers. So the given numbers does not form an AP. So the given number does not form an AP. Let us see 12th sub question. Root 2, root 8, root 18, root 32. Okay, let us see. Here A1 is root 2, A2 is root 8, A3 is root 18, A4 is root 32. Now you take A2 minus A1, A2 minus A1, A2 is root 8 minus root 2. So root 8 can be written as 4 root 2. Okay, so it will be 2 root 2 minus root 2. So 2 root 2, 2 minus here is 1, 2 minus 1 is 1. And so 1 we generally do, right? So root 2. Now A3 minus A2. So A3 is root 18 and A2 is root 8. Okay, so a root 18 can be written as 3 root 2 minus root 8 can be written as 2 root 2. So 3 minus 2, that is 1 again. So root 2. So here A3 minus A2 is equal to A2 minus A1. So the given numbers forms an AP. What is common difference? Common difference is root 2. Okay. Common difference D. Okay. Common difference D is root 2. Now, if it is an AP, then you have to find 3 more terms. So we want to find A5, A6 and A7. So now A5 can be calculated as A4 plus D. What is A4? That is fourth term is root 32. Okay, root 32 plus D is how much? Root 2. So root 32 can be written as 4 root 2 plus root 2. Okay, so that is 5 root 2. Then A6 is A5 plus D. Okay, so 5 root 2 plus D, and that is nothing but 6 root 2, and 7th term is A6 plus D. So A6 is 6 root 2 plus root 2, and that is 7 root 2. So these are the required 3 terms. Okay, so 5th term is 5 root 2, 6th term is 6 root 2, and 7th term is 7 root 2. Hope you have understood this. Okay, we will stop here for 4 questions. There are many sub questions, so you will be practicing the remaining ones. Okay.